So here's a question. What is the comparison between 1930s Germany and UK, Europe today?
I'm going to say that the comparison is that in 1930s Germany you had a lot of different parties with different levels of popularity, just like you have now. You had the Reform on 12%. Back in 1930s Germany you had the National Socialist Party, which Adolf Hitler led, on around about 12% before they went to the election. You ended up getting over 30% and then even taking over the political system there. You also had communist groups in Germany. You had their version of the Conservative Party. They had their version of the Labour Party. Now, I'm not in any way saying that Reform or in any way the National Socialist Party, but they do bear some hallmarks in terms of Nigel Farage in that respect. No, I'm only joking. No. So across Europe at this very moment in time, we do have a lot of different ideologues popping up left, right and centre, offering a version of events which could ultimately lead them to power, and that is all it is. But the bottom line is the economy. I believe at this very moment in time is that the elites are not too sure who to back at this very moment in time. I think we're in a battle of these elites in terms of the World Economic Forum and the IMF, who are institutions, regimes which wish to influence political conversations around the tables of Europe, and they're putting blames on the left. The left will always say that it's the elites, and the right will always say it's the migrants and the people at the bottom. You're facing at the people at the top versus the people at the bottom. It's like an hourglass theory. They're pointing down and saying that it's their fault, and we're pointing up and saying no, it's your fault. What I want to say is, someone who's quite much in the middle and believes that you can have any opinion that you want, is that please, for fuck's sake, do your research on absolutely everything before you make this decision this year. It is completely vital. And if we go to the polls before May, which is the European elections, and we have an outcome where we have Reform UK taking a lot of votes, right, that will have a knock-on effect throughout Europe, and you could have Neue für Deutschland. They could be gaining popularity within more popularity within Germany. You could have Geert Wilders' group, obviously being in a point where he's like justified by the way the Dutch voted, and etc, etc, etc. So we've got a lot of big things coming up in 2024. I want to try and coach you through it, and hopefully we get an outcome where we get the rich to invest in us. See you in the next one.